you ready?
Hello, everyone. Hello. Come in, come in, come in, and hit the like button. I have set up the link down below for you guys to hit, and so we can talk about. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's talk about it. Our topic tonight is friends or foe. Let's talk about it. Come in, come in, come in, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight we have just me, Erica, up here. Um, Shaq is not really feeling too well, so he's taking the night to rest and get better. But you have me. You have me. I am here with you guys. Friends or foe? So, what do you guys think that means to you? Friends or foe? What does it mean to you? Come in, come in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone. We are here. We are here. It is here. Yeah, this is friends or foe. What does it mean to you? Tell me, what makes a good friend? What makes a good friend? What is a foe? Come on in, people. Come on in. Hit the like button on in. And let's get this live started. Again, Shaq is not feeling well, so he's resting. And you guys got me tonight. You got me. So come on in, come on in. We are here. We are here. We have AJ coming. Welcome, AJ. Welcome.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, Shaq is not feeling well. He got sinus issues, so he in there laying down.
Got to change location.
we trying, we trying, we trying. We going to. We're gonna be like you shortly. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Sound like you was
Uh,
asleep.
just getting up
Oh, okay.
on my way to Thailand in a couple of days.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, it'll be nice. Nice. I'm actually meeting up with an old army buddy of mine. We're gonna he's gonna move there.
Oh, okay.
He's moving there and I'm just going to vacate.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
No. Should be a good trip.
Yeah, that
Should be a good trip.
sounds like fun. Something to do.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be fun.
So this would be a good topic then, because friends or foe.
Friends or foe? Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yes, that's the tonight's topic. FOE, foe. For the
Friends
people
or
that
foe?
don't, yeah. For the people that don't know, it's a phrase used to determine someone is an ally, supportive, trustworthy, or an enemy. Hmm. Do you have friends
Uh,
or foes?
A few.
You got a few friends and a few foes, or one or the other, or both.
It's funny. It's funny because years ago, the people that I thought that were, I want to say, sometimes you tend to believe that people you work with are friends, and a lot of times they're not.
Hmm.
You know, a lot of times they're portraying friendship because of your mutual work relationship, but in all actuality, a lot of times they're more foe than friend. At least I found that out while I was, in later years.
Right.
These individuals weren't friends at all. They were foes,
Right.
um, portraying the friendship on because of the mutual affiliation through work.
Right.
So that's one of the things that I think we tend to ignore because we look for that societal bonding.
Hmm.
We look for that, and what we find is that the individuals that we're looking for it from are nowhere near friendship. So
Right.
I
Yes.
think by nature.
I do agree. I have learned that
Hmm.
my recent years of being sick, and really have found out what a friend is and what a foe is.
Yeah, a lot of times we confuse the association with friendship, and in actuality, nah, they just associates. They
Right.
just associates.
I don't think
Confuse it.
I believe today's time that people doesn't really know how to be a true friend. Or maybe I just don't know, like, am I picking the wrong friends? Because I really don't have very many friends.
Friends are developed over years. They're not developed just because we have we have either jobs or neighborhood live in the same neighborhood. That's where we mess up. I think society wise, we assume that just because we're in the same environment we have a friendship, but in all actuality that's just an association. And we confuse that. um that's what we need to not do is the problem. That's what we shouldn't be doing.
Right,
I think I'm gonna wear these. Um, that's the big issue.
right.
I personally, I have a very small friendship circle.
Whew.
Um,
Well, I think mine,
yeah,
mine is so small I can pretty much hug myself.
yeah. I mean, I was blessed to have grown up on a neighborhood where there were a lot of kids. And in New York, one of the things that people tend to do is they is this recorded or y'all just
Yeah, it's
um
recorded.
oh, it is
Hmm.
recorded.
Well, yeah, it's
Okay.
live.
um One of the things that happens is that people tend not to leave where they're from. The family members are usually, you can always go back to so and so's mama house because so and so's mama's house is gonna be, she living in the same apartment. She's been living in that apartment for 30 years or 40 years or 50 years, and before that her mama lived in that apartment. You know, that's one of the things that we tend to do. And not until a whole maybe two, three generations before that, and they change.
Hmm.
So I can say that the people that I grew up with are more connected. You know, they're more connected, and those are the individuals that I maintain some type of relationship with
Right.
because of that, you know, because of that bond or the way that they socially gather back home in that area. They tend to stay very close connected
Hmm.
for long periods of time, you know, very long periods of time.
Right.
So
Like I
that's why
say,
we
I'm
like that.
connected with the. No, let me stop lying. I don't have, I don't have like not connected with a lot. Like I have friends, like, but like now that we have grown and started our own families and stuff, like we done grown, so far apart now that
Uh-huh.
we don't really, we keep in touch, but it's like it's no friendship as, we're gonna go hang out, we're gonna go do something, we're gonna talk and catch up. How are you doing? It's always, pick up the phone or if I text or something, it's just like, oh, I was gonna call you or this and that, and then you don't hear from them ever again, or you know what I'm saying. And so
Mm.
I just say I don't have, like I said, I can hug myself, my circle of friends. I have, like you said, associates and, you know,
Mhm. Nobody that you grew up with a long period of time, lived in the same location for a long period of time, your friends, high school, elementary school.
no.
Yeah,
The
see,
ones
that's
I
a big
were close
difference.
kind of passed, and the ones I'm not is, no. Like I said, we'll talk once in a blue moon, and it's not even about nothing. It's just, oh, okay. And, you know, it's just like it's almost like fake it till you make it
Mm. You
type
see, I
talk.
think we had so many kids in our neighborhood. We wound up maintaining them. I was speaking to somebody I've known since I was born. Matter of fact, in the last couple of days. Now, mind you, these are people that I've known that know you. They come from where you come from. They went to the same schools. They played during the same times. Had to go inside during the same times. Because your parents is looking for you or whatever. Um, in the past few days, I'd say one, two, three, four, five or six of them I've spoken to. But that doesn't make you friend. I don't know if that makes you diehard friends. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just,
See, like you and Shaq, y'all die hard friends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like
yeah, that's the big
y'all
difference.
like
That's
family and stuff. I have
yeah, it's like
one
that.
friend that's like that, but that's my sister. I always be my sister, and I have her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're 6 months apart. We grew up together and stuff, and I have her. But that's outside of that. I do have friends. Like I have one in Houston. I have one in Michigan. I have one in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? And we're all like friends. It don't matter how long
Yeah.
we don't talk and this and that. We're still gonna, you know what I mean?
Still gonna be right there with each other.
Right. But everybody else outside of that, no, I don't. I'm a loner, I guess I would
Yeah.
say. But then
But
I don't know if I have any foes. I probably do, but it ain't none like because I'm a type person. I'll just cut you off and then I don't even say anything, no nothing. It ain't no
yeah.
argument. So if you are a foe of mine, you know what I'm saying? I don't even fool with you. So
Yeah.
you
If
just
I learn early that you're not somebody to be trusted, that means I'm not gonna trust you, and that's it.
yeah, I don't bring
It's
nobody
not.
around. I'm real picky about who I bring over to my house.
Yeah.
I'm real picky about who I keep
Oh,
in my energy with. Like, no, I don't
I
do
don't bring anybody over to my house.
yeah. It's
I don't
very
bring anybody over to my house. Matter of fact, I had a men's day one time, and the dude that was with me was like, he told the driver, "Yeah, AJ wants me to go to his house," and it was speaking in a different language, and I said, "Oh no," I understood that part. I said, "No, no, I don't." Matter of fact, I ain't spoke to that dude since,
right,
because you are invading upon a space that's not meant for you. It
right,
wasn't. I didn't invite you into that space. very few people I invite into that space itself. So for me to hear somebody say, "Oh, he wanted me to come to that space," I'm like, "Oh no, I never asked that, brother." Yeah.
Right,
And you and you messed up when you invited yourself into that space, because now I'm never gonna communicate with you again, because
right.
that was done on the cool. You did that like
Right,
you telling somebody I wanted you to do that. Now, no, mm-mm,
right.
no,
Hello,
not
Frankie
gonna
and
happen.
Johnny. Hello, Sabrina. Hello, Colleen. That's my mom, y'all.
Hello.
Uh, hello, Miss Colleen.
Hello to
How you
you.
doing? How are you
I'm
doing
doing good.
today?
They took
It's
me out for a
beautiful.
nice ride.
Oh, they took y'all for a nice ride.
Yeah.
Y'all see snakes running around Florida, like they say.
Snakes.
I only
No.
saw
I'm talking about
one snake.
one snake.
She
Yeah.
What
saw
was his name?
a rat snake.
I don't know what it
Oh,
was. It was moving and I was moving the other direction.
I know that's right. I'm shoot. Hey, I'm going in
I
the
was
other
wondering,
direction
oh,
quickly. Quickly.
yeah, I
That's
don't
the one
blame
thing I don't play with. I
her.
do not play with no snakes. But they say that there's a lot of them in Florida now. The bipolas.
The pythons that you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, those was in South Florida and the Everglades and stuff.
And see,
And
we
they
have
actually have a
cobras.
hunting season for them.
They have a hunting season for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're so invasive.
What you gonna do once you catch them?
I don't
You're
know.
going to kill it.
Oh, you just gonna kill it? That's all.
Hmm.
And they measure it and weigh it and all that. And look, that's way too wild for me. It's way
No, that's okay. I pass.
yeah, I'm not that
I
nature.
I pass.
Now
Yeah,
that seems interesting to me.
mm,
Interesting.
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah, I find YouTube interesting.
mm. Look, she can have
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So she can have it. You can have Miss Carline. I'll be YouTube interested for a while. Yeah. You know,
From safety.
in safety. My sister used to laugh
Well,
at me. She said,
I don't want to get out with them and touch them, that kind of thing. But I want to be in the distance where I could see them do it.
"Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my kind of hunting. That's my kind of hunting. Yeah, I can do that from
Right,
a distance.
right. But I
Yeah,
mean, I
from,
made
You know.
good friends though. You know
Huh?
what I'm saying. I made some good friends like on online that became like my sisters. They're more friends and shown more than like so-called wannabe friends.
Yeah, I mean, what happens with me is that I'm social, so I meet a lot of people, but automatically, the anticipation, expectation is that they will become friends. But what people don't realize with me is that friendship is not something that I do on a daily basis. I'm a distant friend. I don't think that I don't think there's anybody I speak to daily. Daily, I don't speak to anyone daily or
Oh
weekly.
no, I
You know.
Shaq always laugh at me because you remember the minute phones or talk to free at night after 9 and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I said, well, I can do that right there. I can go back to minutes
Yeah.
because I didn't even hardly talk. Only person I talk to is,
Right.
is
Right.
Shaq
Right. You know.
on a
That's the
daily
difference
basis.
of.
But otherwise, I don't talk to nobody. But I text. I'll text. My girls say
Hmm.
Sabrina and Frankie and Johnny, you know what I'm saying? We'll text every day and
Yeah.
stuff. But like
Yeah. That's
as
different.
far as us talking and all that hanging out, nah.
Uh-uh.
I think I'm too much
No.
of a loner.
Yeah. That's the thing. I like being by myself.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like being by myself too, and I always give off that look that don't come my way. Don't come over here
Yeah.
talking to me.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I have a friendly approach, but it's limited conversation, that it's talking. Then all right, I'll speak to you later. And don't know when later will ever be. Um,
That's me.
I have people that invite me all the time to go drink or go eat. I'm not doing that with you.
That's
I'm
me
not.
right there. You can
Yeah,
invite me,
yeah,
but when it comes down to it, I get anxiety sometimes, and I'm just like,
yeah. Oh,
"Oh, your
extreme
attention
social
is
anxiety.
trustworthy for me to go? Am I going to be safe?" I think about all the stuff
Yeah,
that helps me out of. I stay at home.
yeah. I mean, typically, I don't. I don't do that. Let's hang out. Matter of fact, I had a guy who would text me every day, "Good morning," and I'm like, "Dude, why do you keep texting me good morning?" I mean, I don't need to speak to you every morning. That's just me. I'm not a
Yeah.
social. I'm high and by when I see you, but to be like, "Good morning, good evening, good night." No, I do that with the person I'm involved in a relationship with. I don't do that with you.
Right.
I don't need to say good morning to you every day, and I find it to be unusual that you feel. But that's how some people interact. Be it in a different place in the world. Like I see guys that'll be not holding hands, but almost like arm in arm type of deal. I'm like, that's a little unusual to me. Um, that's not, I had mentioned to somebody that, oh, I think they might be, wandering on the other side somewhere. And they said, oh no, that's just how they are. I said, really? Okay. Well, see, I'm just not that social type, but I'm not. No, don't touch me. Don't. So I guess that
Oh, I
makes
don't
me.
like
That makes.
touches. I don't like to be
Yeah.
touched.
I don't like to be touched.
Yeah.
Don't
Now,
be
if
grabbing on
I
me.
invite you in to touch like a hug and stuff, then I'm okay. But like this on the person
Yeah.
who's trying to hug me and stuff, I'm just not that person.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very
Talking
not
with your
a
hands.
affectionate person unless
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like,
Hands-on conversations is what it is. Where they
yeah,
always got to put their hands on you. And I've had to tell people, look, stop touching me. I just tell them stop, well, because I have these issues too. I mean, I have anxiety, depression, and stuff like that. And my social issues are really it's about touching. I just don't want you touching on me, man.
yeah. I have anxiety too because like I used to have like big thing when I have long hair and stuff, and everybody wanted to touch my hair, and like that just irked me so bad. Like, why do you have to
Touch
touch my
your
hair? Did somebody
hair.
try to pull it? Like, no, I'm not a dog. Don't touch me.
Oh,
I don't know
they
where
did
your
that when I
hands
was in
been.
Germany.
I don't know where your hands been. Then I believe in like your spirits touch you, like they go through and stuff. Like I remember this movie from Denzel Washington, The Time or something like that. I
I
can't think.
remember the movie.
And they touched and the spirit passed, and ever since then it was just like, don't touch me. That just
You
sealed the
don't
deal. So I've been like
don't
that
put your
for a
hands
long
on me.
time.
Don't put your hands on me.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
the
like.
that's the ultimate. You gonna mess around and find out.
Right.
Because I don't know who it was a lady I lived next to. She'd always put her hands on me when she don't realize that I'm like I really have a problem with you putting
And
your hands
you
on
don't
me.
want to sound rude
So
and
I would
mean,
try and
like
no, you don't want to sound rude. I have extreme issues when it comes to my social anxieties. Even now, this is good for me. You know why? Because I can communicate. Because typically I can't even communicate when I'm around certain people because I have those issues. So me us being online allows me to relax to a certain extent. I'm not worried about an individual reaching out, putting their hands on me. Because
right.
if you do that, and believing that you're my friend, if you do that, because if you're my friend, you know that you don't do that.
Right,
You know what I'm
right. And
saying?
that's that
You
that's
don't do
me too.
that.
If you're my friend, you understand that, you know what I'm saying? You're my
Yeah,
friend,
you
you'll
don't.
come over and you know what I'm saying, you'll check on me, but you don't just pop up. You'll call me or you'll
Oh
text me and say,
no.
hey. But if you pop up,
Yeah.
no, no. We don't have
Yeah,
a
there's no
problem.
popping up. Popping up.
I don't know you like that.
No, you can't. You can't pop up. You can't pop up because my space is my space. You
Right.
know,
And
my
everybody
space is
has
my
their own
space.
space.
Everybody got their own space. I used to be uncomfortable about my grown kids popping up on me, and that's crazy.
No, I can see that.
That's certifiable when when you worried about your grown kids popping up on you. I mean, that's just how I am. It's just don't do that. Don't do
Right.
that. Don't do that. That's the surprise. That's not the surprise. You get the surprise when you do that. You get the surprise.
You'll
You know,
find out who that surprise is.
you find out. You find out. And it's weird, but like when you're saying that your friends are foes, and it's not even that you think that these individuals are foes. It's just that this is where your limitations lie.
Right.
Your borderlines are here, here, and here. And when you pass those borderlines and you're not given without, proper permissions, I guess you would say,
Mm-hmm.
you invading then. It becomes invasive, intrusive, correctional, intrusive. And I don't like people intruding on my space. Because it's hard for me to deal with certain aspects of social interaction. And I don't know where that started. I don't know how that started. I just know that it's there. Um, and if you are one of those individuals that finds out, I'm sorry. Um, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. We gonna need. Wait,
Right.
hey Frankie and Johnny.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a person that just don't pop up on me and stuff like but I am a good friend though to somebody. Like if I'm your real friend and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You tell me you're sick or something and you need me to come, I'll send you a care package. You know what I'm saying? I'll
Yeah.
come over if we're
No,
real friends and stuff. I come over and come wash your dishes for you while you sick, to help you, whatever. I am
yeah,
a
that's not that
but
doesn't
like I want to
it
know that
doesn't
I don't reciprocate the same energy I give
yeah.
others. So now I'm very like, if you're not my day one, we're good. You might not get a text back for a while.
Yeah.
Like my girls Frankie and Johnny and Sabrina over here, I go over there. I do everything for them. They so sweet, but they like I met them through the internet and stuff, and like they've
Oh
been
really?
on for the last maybe 7, 8 years now. They have been
Mm.
the same.
I've yet to meet anyone from the internet that met personally. I don't think, other than the people like that I've known.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that there's anyone online that I have met personally. And more than likely will not, because now that I'm no longer on that side of the earth, um, I don't see myself interacting. I stay to myself even now. Um, I stay to myself even now. The social, my friendships are based on my interactions like this, I guess. Now, no new friends. There are no new friends. There are new associates.
Okay, so they said 8 years. So it's been 8 years we met each other on the internet. One lives in Michigan, one lives in Colorado. And saying we have never physically met, but we have talked on the phone for
Oh,
hours.
okay.
We done FaceTime. We've done a lot of talking and this and that. We've seen each other and stuff. So we all know each other and stuff. We have each other's addresses, phone numbers, like that and stuff. But we've
That's cool,
never met.
me.
But it's been 8 years now, and yeah, and they have been the most truest friends I've had.
That's the most truest statement I've heard.
You know what I'm saying? We each respect each other's boundaries. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, and they have been way better than any of friends that I have known. Like, yeah. But I'm
good
also
though.
not a person that just, you know, I'm not a very talkative person. I'm just very, you know, I
To
just keep,
yourself.
yeah, I'm to myself. I watch everything, I see everything, you know, and it's up to me if I interact or something. Like if you talk to me,
Listen
I'm
and
not
look
feeling
more
your
than you
vibe,
talk.
I'm not really gonna talk back. Like I'm gonna give you one or two answers. I'm not gonna really pay attention. But like if your vibe is right, then I'll kind of, you know, relax and talk to you and stuff like that. But you know, it's just how I feel.
Much easier to be listening and looking.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm traveling to people watch and indulge in legal activities. Um, just so I can look and listen.
All
Oh,
right. Yeah, I'm
and
definitely a people watcher. I'm definitely a people watcher. I watch everything, this and that. I pick. I know if you're the way you approach me, if I'm gonna talk back to you, it's just it has to be your vibe and everything. But otherwise, I'm just gonna watch and sit back.
uh-huh.
I'll be quickly to tell, you know, Shaq, he the total opposite. He make a friend anywhere and everywhere. And but I'll be quickly telling and he already know if I
Well,
say
see, no, but is it a friend or is it someone that he just don't mind talking to?
well, some he'll make a friend and he'll do things and become their friend. But like again,
Uh-huh.
he don't reciprocate the same thing that he give out. You know what I'm saying? The people ain't giving the same thing. So then they kind of like, okay, well, we're not gonna be really friends. You know, like he'll kind of end up cutting him off. You know how he is. He ain't got no
Yeah.
problem making a friend. You can put him in the middle of nowhere. He gonna
Yep.
find a friend.
And all of a sudden he's sitting next to a tree. You like, why you sitting over there? Well, me and the tree.
He gonna know everybody and tell the tree name and everything. Yeah, he
Yeah,
gonna.
me and the tree. We have a rapport. You
Right.
know, keeping me
But I love
shady
him for
and
that because
dry.
I'm the total opposite. I ain't gonna make it. You put me in somewhere with a group of people, I guarantee you I probably won't come out with no friends. I don't know. It might. It depends on their vibe. But
Mhm.
if they vibe, they probably ain't came out with no friend. Don't even know the names. Don't even remember. I know I'm saying I need work.
I'm like that to a certain extent, but it's just when I'm out and about, and then if it does, it just goes.
Oh,
If
I'm
you got
out and
one
about.
person,
Out and about. I am. Hey, early in the morning. I want to be out there with the old people and stuff. Because
yeah,
I'm just like they
yeah,
don't bother you. They just want their little stuff. You know,
yeah,
that's when I'm going
yeah.
to stores. That's anytime after 10 a.m. It's a real
Nah.
stretch to get me out.
So you and the cashier, you and the postal teller late person, the postal clerk, you and the whoever you go into the pharmacy, you social to them individuals. Everybody else, hey, don't keep your distance,
Right. That's
you
it. That's
know,
it.
and that's
And
okay.
you know, I everybody laugh at me because I'll be like, hey, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Y'all ready to go? 8 o'clock. I just
Ready
got
to
off work.
go.
Let's go. And everybody's like, why do you go? Because I'm just like, hey, if anything happens, it's always happening in the afternoon, later in the evening,
Right.
all that stuff. Ain't nobody trying to get up early in the morning and do all that
And
stuff.
commit no problems. They have
Right.
no. Those are people with mental illnesses. They going to work to create problems typically. Everybody else are just gonna create some problems. They sleep.
Right. And then, you know, saying the older people, they just trying to get their little groceries and get on home, you know, before so they can take the afternoon
Damn.
nap and all that stuff. See,
You
that's what
just
I'm talking
identified me.
about.
You
Hey,
just identified me wholly.
That's me. I'm telling you, I will go to the store. I'm telling you, before 10 a.m., I can go whatever store you want me to go to. And if it opens up after 10, well, let me just get online and order DoorDash or something like that for you. 'Cause I don't want to
Yeah,
go.
yeah. And
I
I'm
don't like
good after that.
people. I don't like the crowds. I don't like nothing. The traffic. I don't like none of that stuff. It makes my anxiety. So I'm a
Man,
morning person.
my little square. I stayed in my little square, my house, my little area. That was
Yeah.
my
If I
area,
don't have
my
to ever
little.
leave home, I wouldn't be mad.
Mm-mm.
I'm that kind of person. If I don't ever have to leave home, I'd be okay with that.
Isn't that comforting though?
Yeah.
I'm good in this little space right here.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't
I don't
have to
need to
leave
be
home.
nowhere else.
Nowhere. That's what I
I'm
said.
good right here.
The lady that never comes outside. That'd be me. I mean,
That's
half the time my neighbors don't even know I'm here. Especially when we had an apartment. Boy, when we lived in an apartment, I ain't know none of my neighbors. My neighbors didn't even know I existed until Shaq came along and he knew everybody.
it was like, you got a wife at the house? Mhm.
Right, because neighbors would be like, hi. Look, I just keep on walking like you don't know me. I don't know you. Hi, keep it going. And that's all I'm
Keep
doing.
it going.
Shaq be over there just talking away. I'm just going in the house like, hey, they don't need to know who me.
Talk to the wind if it stopped moving.
Shoot, I'm very quiet, silent person. I move in silence. I don't. No, can't find me. Don't see me. I keep the house all dark and nobody's home. Keep the blinds shut. Nobody's here.
Mm.
I wouldn't even go pick up the mail. Should the mail be in there for about a good 3 or 4 weeks, even a month? And I'm like, okay, let me just go there real quick and grab it.
That's funny.
And if it's a junk mail, I'm gonna leave it right in the mailbox too, until the mailman get tired of seeing it. He just throw it away.
He like, oh, get this out of my box.
Well, hey, ain't nobody live here. He asked me.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing for you to take. I ain't got nothing for you to break it. I got nothing. Ain't nobody live here. Okay, that's how I am.
That's all right though.
I'm incognito.
Keeping you in your space.
Yeah, and even at work, like when I go to work, like, and I have some people that we have built a friendship and stuff, but they'll get me to talk, but everybody else like, they be like, I don't know, she can really talk. Yeah, I can. I'm just the quiet one. Now here I talk a little bit. I'm opening up better. And look, see, Shaq is already down and out, and I'm here on here. I'm doing the live.
You supporting your man.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I'm supporting. I'm here. But if anybody want to come up and chat and want to speak they mind or want to say something, hit the link. I'm gonna drop it right now. So hit the link and come on up. Talk to us. Oh yeah.
Let's see what is today.
What is your weather like over there, AJ?
Oh, it's Hawaii weather.
Oh. Okay.
All the time.
All the time.
Other than the rainy season.
So it don't never get cold, really?
Nah, they never seen snow.
Wow. Well, I mean, I'm fine with
They
that.
don't.
It don't never get cold like
They
where
don't.
you need to have, you know what I'm saying, a sweatshirt and all that stuff.
No.
I don't want that.
The wind is warm.
So that does it get real hot over there?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Hot as fish grease.
Ooh.
Yeah, it get hot and humid.
Right.
But you never gonna be. I mean, I haven't worn a pair of pants. I don't think, but once. I mean, and I bought some pants, but I don't know why I bought them because I don't think I'm ever gonna wear them. Um, it's very and you know what's funny is that it gets so hot that I didn't realize that they take naps during the day because it's the hottest time of the day. So they take naps because you don't want to go out and about. But my silly butt's still up, you know.
Right.
Um, and then when it comes to late at night, they up, and I'm like, oh God, I'm about to fall out because I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning, you know. And come 9, 10 o'clock, I'm ready to, crash. But most of the time I
That's
crash
me
before
right
then.
there. Yeah, that's me right there. I'm up
Yeah.
9, 10,
I'm
11 o'clock. I'm ready to go take a nap.
yeah. They're it is a normal practice to go to sleep in the middle of the day. Take them a midday nap. Because of the weather, because it is so hot during the day. So that's learning to live within the culture.
Right.
Um,
So
and
so they got AC and everything, right?
yeah, they got aircon. If you can afford aircon, I got one in my place. But if you can afford to have an aircon, yeah, that's the one thing. Electricity is expensive here. It's not
Um,
expensive to live, but electricity is expensive here.
okay.
Um, your where you stay may not be that expensive, but you know, the cost of your electricity definitely is sometimes very high. But you got to take the good with the bad.
Right. Well, that's just
Uh,
like over here, the north, your gas bill be high, but your electric bill won't be as high. But then in the south, your light bill is high, but you barely have a gas bill if you have one.
if you have one, because you don't have a need to warm up. That cold, even in northern states, that cold stays. It takes a long time for the ground to get warmed up.
Well, I
And
think
it
it's cold
resonates.
here.
You think it's cold in Florida?
Yeah.
Well, I'm with you. Any place that it can snow one time is too cold for me. Look, it snowed 3 times. It snowed 3 times when I was in Texas, and I was like, oh, if it snows again, I'm out of here. And guess what? It just worked out that way. When it snowed
Yeah.
again, I was like, oh no, I'm out of here.
No,
Um,
Frankie and Johnny, we don't want to come to Colorado. It's too cold there. Girl, I don't know how
oh,
you do that.
Colorado. Well, I can say one thing about the area of Colorado. They have an ability to enjoy the recreations of natural herbs. And that's a good thing. So I guess I would just be yeah, I would indulge in that for a short period of time. That was what I wanted to do, fly to Colorado just so I can go into the local grocery store of herbs, I guess you would say. I don't know what y'all call them, dispensaries. But cold, oh no,
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 I'm
I'm
not the
not gonna have
cold.
that cold.
I do not know how Frankie and Johnny do it. Bless her heart.
I just told
Hello,
you
D.
how.
Hey, what up? What up?
What's going on?
D,
Welcome.
Man, how y'all doing?
Good. Well, long time no here.
I know. You ain't lying.
D, D,
Well,
D.
your friend Shaq, he out. His sinuses bothering him and stuff. So
You said what is bothering them?
his sinuses. So
Oh,
he sleep. He out.
yeah, man. How everybody
Yes,
doing though? What y'all got going on?
Nothing
Doing
much.
good.
Doing this live, doing good. We talk about what is a friend or a foe.
Mm.
And that's what we were talking about. Me and AJ were saying that we're not very very good friends or something.
Yeah. Tim,
So
stay away from the good
how do you think
friendships.
about
That's good. Friends
that?
and foe.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of friends or do you just have
Now I just got a few quality friends. That's it. I don't have a lot of friends. That's about it. I stay to myself.
This was the right group.
Yeah, I got a couple friends, man. Just a couple.
Limited friendship.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah,
my dog
limited.
It's
is
like
even antisocial.
You say what now?
I said even my dog is antisocial.
Yeah, it's like that. You really gotta, kind of protect yourself.
I do that even on the phone when they say you want full access. Can they have full access? No, limited
No,
access. I
full
don't care
Well,
what
access
the
to
lady.
nothing.
and that's the thing
You get
I don't
full
understand
access to nothing.
is
Now
why
they
do
got your accounts. Now they got pictures they don't need to have.
Yeah,
right,
no.
that's my thing. Why does people like think like because they can do like FaceTime and stuff, like they have to do every single call on FaceTime.
I tell you what, with the way the AI stuff be going, man, I don't want my face a video on nothing.
No, you ain't never lied.
Cause,
Never.
cause I
And that's
say,
what makes it so real and like, no, thank you.
it's pretty
Like I
dangerous.
don't mind to FaceTime somebody I haven't talked to in a long, long time when we're trying to catch up or discussing. But like I don't need every phone conversation and all that stuff on FaceTime and stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
No, I got a friend like that. I got a friend like that I've known all my life, most of my life. And he will consistently be like, well, I ain't heard from you in a couple of days. I'm like, dude, I texted you like yesterday or 2 days
And
ago.
see, and that's the
But he
person
said
I
that
am.
because he missed a
Like
phone
just because
call.
you text me, like if I text you and you don't respond, I'm okay with that because I know you have a life. You're probably doing something. Like I don't need to have access to you 24/7.
It's not
So
necessary.
like if I text you about something and it take you a day to text me back or 2 days, I'm not even mad about that because I understand life be life and then you're doing whatever. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, I'll speak to you when I speak to you. And we'll
Right.
pick up the
And
same
that's
place
the
we were
same
where we
thing
left
with
off. We
me.
good.
Like, don't expect if you text me and I don't text you right back, it's probably because I'm doing something, sleep or whatever. Don't you know what I'm saying? I don't be on my phone 24/7 and I don't have access. I don't want people to have access to me 24/7. Like, no. So don't get mad if I don't text you back right away. I'm probably doing something, whatever. But I'll text you back when I can. Because some people I
Yeah.
have gotten, some people like, well, you ain't text me back. Excuse me. Like, you don't need that much
It's
communication 24/7.
yeah, those of us that haven't surrounded ourselves around our phones, which I have, I'm not one of those individuals that has not surrounded myself around my phone. I go in one room, usually my gadgets go with me. Um
Now I be on my phone, but I usually be playing like games or doing something like reading or something. But like I don't be on it just to be talking and this that like no.
uh,
I'm not that person. I'm not that person. Like I just don't believe like you need to have 24/7 access to me. And on the weekends, you better hope I keep my phone charged. Because if it wasn't for Shaq, boy, that phone would probably be turned.
oh really?
Yeah, I don't never charge my phone hardly ever. Unless I'm like doing something like watching TV, playing a game or something. But I usually charge it at work or something. But like at home, my phone be at 13%, 9%. Might
Oh
lost the
my God. That's anxiety. That's an anxiety percentage.
not for me. It's just like
Single
whatever.
digits. You mean the red thing came on the battery?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
Oh.
And no, I don't
Oh my
have.
goodness.
I don't even have the extra battery. None of that. I don't have none of them gadgets with me. None of that. I don't even look for a charger. I was like, okay. And Shaq, now that's him. His phone hardly ever on low.
Well, see, it's not that I need to talk to people, but I need to have my gadgets charged. I mean, I got two iPads.
Oh, he must have fell off. I'm not like that. You like that, D?
Nah, I mean, I have my phone close by just in case my mom and my sister need to reach out to me for anything, but that's about it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Now I do have it on ring or allow vibrate for like when Shaq calls because like we're just the only people here. Like, what I'm saying, we have to. But like otherwise, like if we're here like we are now, why I gotta have my phone next to me?
Yeah,
Look, Shaq got his phone on loud, ring, and I'm guaranteed if it's his mama, who we don't get the call. But
right.
that's why I tell everybody, don't depend on my phone. If you want to get me, you better go on and call Shaq. He ain't
Yeah,
getting
man.
because the weekends I deplug from social media, all that stuff. 'Cause it just becomes too much.
Yeah, I get on there and look. I be like, yeah, all this shit here is heavy. It's a lot of stuff on here.
Right. And it's just like it's just too much. And I'm just like,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I can go back to the minute phone, or you remember when T-Mobile first came out, they had like their favorite 5. Like you could call 5 people and those would be unlimited calls and stuff.
yeah, I do remember that.
Just fine. I could have that and be just fine.
I remember that. Yeah, damn, that's way back.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like I don't need I don't
I
really
remember that commercial and everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's a classic there. Yeah, that's how you
I
know.
mean,
That's how you know we done got old.
right. That fave 5 from T-Mobile was like, I can do that plan. Pick my 5
Yeah,
numbers. I can call unlimited. There you go. I don't even got 5 people I can call like that either. But I would put them on the plan though. Now text message, I can do that a little bit more. I do that a lot better than I do answer my phone. But
tough.
that's because I work nights too. So my schedule. So while everybody sleep, I'm wide awake, up, this and that. So when I do finally go to sleep, it's just like I'll look at
Man,
the phone and I'm like, well, they're not emergency. You know what I'm saying? Like if my grandma called, my mom called, but usually they'll know I'm asleep if I didn't answer my phone, or if it's emergency, call me back, or again, call Shaq. His phone is off. He does not
straight
have
up.
battery on his phone.
Question. Question.
Uh,
Has everyone voted?
Voted. We don't vote yet.
Y'all don't vote yet? I know
Uh-uh.
Texas is voting time. This is voting time for Texas.
Well, right now in Florida, we're not. So I don't know about
Okay.
everywhere else.
People are planning on voting in the conversation, though, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good, good, good. That's good to know.
Of course, we got to exercise our right.
I
Mm.
just I know about a year or so ago, buddy of mine was telling me like voting for the presidents is cool, but he was like it's really about voting in your state.
It really
Your
is. So,
midterm, the midterm voting. Midterm voting is when you vote on your Congress and your Senate and what have you.
senators, yeah,
Very
and
important.
yeah, those are very your judges, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff.
Yeah, and that's
I
what I
know
need
that
to be like really getting off into seeing what they talk about. Like, what's a good platform to go on where it's like all facts?
Well, you're never gonna find all facts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which that's
Well, who
I'm
you can
I'm always
rely on for good resource?
your own research
Your own
and paying
research.
attention and find out who's voting against and for things that party that are important to you. It's imperative that what we do is one, it starts on your local level. That's the main thing people tend to not realize is that it starts in your local level, and the local level is the same as the federal level. You have an administrative executive, whether it be your mayor or what have you. You have your Congress with, your legislative, which is your council members and what have you. Your city council members at large. It's important to be involved in those ground level things because your district attorney is the one that truly affects your everyday living. And so being a part of that vote, he's the individual who decides on what laws they're going to enforce and what laws they're not going to enforce when it comes to the police departments. So those are the things that we need to be aware of, and being a part of that is what constitutes a quality of living thing change,
Right.
because on the federal level, you may not feel not like this instance that we're in now, which is an oddity that we're feeling the direct effects of this individual's actions immediately. A lot of times in the past, we felt the effects of the president's actions, it dwindled down, would be maybe a month, a year at time that would pass before you would feel the effects of his actions, whether it be executive orders or not. But now we're feeling it right now, right at the moment. My understanding is they're at war right now.
Yeah.
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 And there is a strong possibility, I hate to put some, salt in the wound, but the thing is that, or in the air, the reality is that we have never felt any effects of war short of 911 in the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
But
mean, nah, you're right. I haven't. I mean,
no, we in our lifetime we haven't felt it affected. We haven't been affected by it. But that time may have changed, and that's why it's incumbent upon us to be involved in what's transpiring in our political situation because these people are making changes. Man, look, we got a strong population of these individuals that we are attacking right now that live amongst us. And I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be happy about anybody damaging or hurting, possibly hurting my family, and I'm in another place at the time.
Right.
So we need to be involved. We need to be involved. I mean, it's off topic, but the reality is that it's very prevalent of what's going on right now. Is the war that these people are they're still bombing. Hell, they sent a bomb to a Dubai hotel today.
yeah, I was kind
You
of looking
know,
at a video and I saw that. I was looking and I'm like, man, I hope that's AI. But I knew I was like, man,
no,
that's crazy.
it's not AI. It's not
Nah,
AI. You
no, it
have an
ain't.
individual that needs to distract from the actual problems that we have in the United States and create problems someplace else. And that's been what's happened over the years. Let's change the news reels. Let's not talk about this. Let's create something that will be more for them to talk about, and that's what he's doing right now. So it's a scary situation.
Very much so.
Because you don't know, and we already have enough people in the United States that don't get along. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They don't get along. They ain't acting right with each other.
Right.
And being that they not acting right with each other, hell, to not act right with other people, we ain't got the NATO union is really destroyed. Hell, we didn't argue with him, so many people. He done created so much havoc. Now you brought us into war, and ain't nobody gonna support us in this war because we destroyed the alliance. So it's kind of scary.
Yeah,
Kind of scary.
when you break it down like
Ignorance is,
that,
yeah. I
the
mean,
truth.
the truth is the
Yeah.
truth. And ignorance is bliss. Yeah, you can feel real comfortable about it until it hits you. Mike Tyson said, "Everybody tough till they get punched in the face." Right?
Right.
Breaking the
Everybody's
lines.
fine. Yeah, breaking alliances, bro.
That's strong. Damn.
Yeah, So we have to be aware. I don't know what's getting ready to happen, but I know what's happening now. What's happening now is kind of scary.
Very much so.
So,
Uh,
I mean, you got any thought of what could possibly happen next?
Oh man, anything's up. Anything can happen right
Anything,
now.
yeah.
Anything can happen right now. Anything can happen right now. Really and truly, anything can happen. We all we can do right now is hope for the best and hope that no one will decide. No major. Well, I don't say major. Any nuclear holding country will say, "Hey, listen, this is the time is near." But they just killed the Ayatollah Khomeini, the leader of Iran, is dead now.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that earlier. Yeah.
So I mean, you got to think about the retaliation of killing the leader of a country. You know, the retaliation of imprisoning a leader of a country, going into that country and imprisoning like they did with Venezuela.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, the
thought,
move.
yeah, that man, this dude, man, it's a lot of wars going on. Then you got the cartel stuff going on out in Mexico. Man, I don't know.
I don't know either, but I mean, it'd be remiss of us not to acknowledge, the goings on of the world because at this point in time, it's not a pretty picture. You
Nah,
know,
it's not.
I mean, it's really not. You talk about a knucklehead that just created waves in our union, which the UN is consistent of. I want to say it's 83 countries or something like that. But 54 of those countries are part of Africa, and, and the rest of them ain't. And then you turn around and say, "Hey, you want to take over countries? What do you want to do? What you doing?" So I don't know. Hate to hijack. I ain't mean to hijack conversation there.
Nah, this
It's
needs to
just
be. It's important. I mean, yeah, talk about it.
it's just scary.
Nah, it really is though. I mean, you just never know what can happen.
Right.
And a lot of people just don't pay attention because they don't want to know. And that's understandable. Like I said, ignorance is bliss sometimes, but shoot, that punch in the face is coming, I think. You know, they
Man,
need to be aware.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I'm waiting for Russia to come on and start
Oh,
messing with us.
Well,
I thought they was
well, they've
doing that,
already said that
messing with the
yeah, they already said
technology.
that they were gonna, yeah,
That's what I was told. Wow, bet they get you through the technology.
yeah, did. I have to disappear for a little bit, you guys. I'll be back.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, that technology too. I be very. It's another
man,
thing. I don't download all the social media and stuff like that. Nope. Uh-uh.
man,
Because they get too much information from you.
yeah, they get everything.
They already
DZ,
have everything from everybody. If if you get online, believe me, they know what you're doing.
Yeah,
I used to believe they used to watch through our TV.
it's possible.
yeah, they can.
It's definitely possible.
Especially if you got a smart TV. They all got cameras on
Oh
them.
yeah, cause I haven't seen the camera on mine, but I wouldn't doubt it. I got a pretty smart TV.
Yeah, mine, when we first got it, they asked, "Did you want to hook up the camera?" Nope. Don't hook up the camera.
I'm supposed to be looking at you. Now you looking at me.
Right. Mm-mm.
I'm not your TV. You-
Yeah, I do that. I do the same thing. I don't. When they first, we got our TV hung on the wall, and the guy ended up, setting it up, and he was like, "Do you want your camera on?" And nope, turn it off. Don't even connect it. Don't. Mm-mm.
Crazy.
I don't need those problems. No, we got enough. What I'm saying? Everybody got the Ring cameras and stuff. We got cameras. Everybody got cameras.
Always wondered, I don't know if they still do it, but back in the day, um, they, I done lost my thoughts. Sorry.
Nah, you all right. It happens.
Yeah, but no, I just everybody has their Ring cameras to see everything, and what I'm saying, yes, for safety it does come in handy because we do have the Ring cameras in our windows, and what I'm saying, we have the doorbell and all that stuff, what I'm saying, so we can see what's coming, what's going on, what I'm saying, all that stuff. And it goes helpful, but like, no, I don't want them inside the house and all that stuff. Because everybody was like, well, you can have it. And I'm like, no, they get hacked. And I don't need you to watch like that. Keep that stuff right on out the outside.
Man.
And I always think they can hack it. They can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You hear so many stories and all this stuff. And no, I don't want that.
No, you sure don't.
Keep it on the outside. They don't need to know what's going on in the inside.
Man.
Yeah, so I have it on the outside, but everybody else do have theirs on the outside too. So I'm like, hey, I'm fine with that, but you ain't gonna have it in inside.
Man, I'm telling you. Mm-mm.
Yeah, then like I know, like on your laptops and stuff like that. Like my dad used to put black electrical tape over it and stuff. And
Yeah, I've heard of people doing that too.
he had it on his phone, his laptop, and this, that. And I was just like, what are you doing? But I understood when he told me,
What did he put it on? I mean, what? To cover up the screen?
No, to cover up the camera.
Oh, okay.
Because they can, if they want to, they can, what I'm saying, look at your stuff. That's why every time they ask you, can they access your camera? Can they access this? No, you can't access that.
What do they mean by, like, when your phone says, do you allow these cookies and all that stuff?
That's like your browser for internet, your history and all that stuff. And then they want to know, like, if they can, saying you can use their site, you agree to all their terms and all that stuff. But anybody want access to my camera and all? No, you don't need my mic and stuff. This is already bad enough when you go on, you search something in Google and stuff, and then next like you go on Facebook and stuff, and then you'll start seeing the ads or whatever you searched. And it's
Yeah.
Like, what? Or whatever you talked about, and all of a sudden you just start seeing those ads and stuff. Like, that's crazy to me. I'm like, See, they already got too much access.
It's crazy. Phone is so important today. It ain't like it was back in the green screen days, the Nokia playing Snake.
Right.
Shit, the phones
Well, back to
different.
the rotary phones. That's what I was going to say. When we had the rotary phones, they always used to say if you mentioned certain words that the FBI be on you as far as let's say you want to say you're going to kill somebody important.
They do that now. You probably got our live on. They do that. YouTube censors too. Any certain words, all that stuff. Like, yeah, they do that. They do that. Those people do. Yeah, they got people watching all that stuff, and it's just scary and crazy. It is to have all the access and stuff. And then they come out with so much AI, you almost can't tell the difference if it's AI or if it's.
Man, I try not to even acknowledge a lot of that stuff. I check the weather and just be praying. Cause it's just too much, man. Too many different perspectives. People say this, people say that. Be like, man.
And then everybody want to turn their pictures into AI and all.
Oh man.
And they like, do it. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I need it. Just like at the grocery store, if I'm buying something and stuff, I want a cashier. I don't want to go through the self checkout.
Yeah, for real.
I need a real person.
Nah, for real, you ain't lying.
So that's why I said I go early in the morning because I can get in and get a real person with no big, huge line and go about my business.
Mm-mm-mm. Man,
That's why I'm like, I don't have a TikTok. Everybody is on TikTok.
I
And
just got on there.
links to TikTok, and I have to tell them I don't have a TikTok, so I can't even watch it.
Yeah, I just got on TikTok a few weeks ago.
No, that's the devil. Already be on. I don't go on Facebook very much at all, hardly. I go on there like here and there once in. I bet you maybe twice a month, if that. It just all depends on how I feel about it. And then I'll be on a Snapchat a little bit more because that's just what I'm saying, seeing reels and keep going. Instagram, I try not to go on it as much either because I like spend hours next it's like, damn, it was already 2 hours that went by. I didn't even notice. You know what I'm saying? And
Instagram full of everything.
yeah, so I limited my social media stuff. Now my YouTube, that I be on there watching movies and different things and all kind of stuff. Now I'll be on that. And then, playing my little games, I'll be on that. But otherwise, no.
Shit, YouTube was my first social media.
Yeah. I still use YouTube a lot. But just because you can find different algorithms of different things that you want to put. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely
And
become a student of YouTube. There's so many things you can do on there as far as like learning something, how to change
yeah,
the alternator, how to
right. That's
change
what I'm
brake
saying.
pad.
So much. I watch cooking shows, I watch movies, I watch all kind of stuff when I'm at work on YouTube and stuff. So I be on YouTube a lot. But the other social medias, I'm very slim on that. I don't really it just be too much and then if I do follow you on Facebook, I'm not going to follow you on Snapchat or Instagram. Or if I follow you on Snapchat, I'm not going to follow you on Instagram or Facebook and stuff like that. Just because some people post the same thing on all the sites, like I don't need to
They
see all.
do. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. Cause they just posting the same thing on everything else.
Right. And I don't want to see all that. So if I want to see what you're doing, then I will go on whatever social media I have to see what you're doing. But I don't need to see it on all three. And some people get mad because I don't follow them on all three. Why? I don't need that much access to you, or you definitely don't need that much access to me. I don't even post anything hardly.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't, I just think like the friend thing, you know what I'm saying, and that faux thing, for as the people, I don't know who you're in, you praying for my downfall or whatever you're doing. Like, no, I don't give you access, so go on about your business because I'm not fooling with you.
Straight like that.
And I'm one of the people, if I don't fool with you, I don't fool with you. So it don't matter. I don't give you time today to give me the energy that you're trying to put in to put the negativity in me because I don't fool with you. I don't fool with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, and if we're at work or something like that, it's strictly about work. If it ain't nothing about work, I'll keep it going. Hi and bye. Good morning, goodbye, whatever I got to say. All right, go on about it. If it's about work, we're gonna talk, and then I'm gonna go about my business. But as soon as you say, "Oh, I did that," okay, have a good day. I'm gone.
Man.
I don't fool with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give you the time, the day to fool with you. So I don't really worry about my enemies and stuff like that because I don't allow you to get close to me like that. If I don't fool with you, I don't fool with you. I'm not gonna be in your space. I'm not gonna come follow you, this and that. If we, cross lines, just trust and believe, I'm gonna keep it over on my end over there. You keep it on your end over here. Don't try to act funny like you know what I'm saying, because I'm not gonna give you the attention. Because I'll look at you like you the man on the moon, like I ain't never saw you before.
Straight like that.
You know what I'm saying? So if you come with the foolishness, I'm just gonna look at you like, who are you?
Who sent you?
I don't fool with you. Like, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't fool with you. And I don't have a hard feeling of saying I don't fool with you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very simple like that. But like if I'm a true friend to you, I'm a true friend to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm loyal. But I noticed though I had to reevaluate my circle of friends because I'm coming into the problem now where I'm putting more out than I'm receiving in.
Man.
And so I'm just like, well, if I'm putting all this out and I'm not receiving, and I'm not saying I'm receiving like I need you to do this, that, but I don't know. I'm just saying once in a while you can call, you can text, you can, you know what I'm saying? You could do something or whatever. But if you always reaching out and what can I do for you and all that, hey, and that's all you do, yeah, I'm reevaluating my circle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reevaluating something my dad had always told me was it's not about how many friends you have. It's about what can your friends do for you. And I never understood what he was talking about until, I came and got sick. And it's not about what can they do like financially or anything. It's just being there for you. Can you be there for me? Whether if it's just talking, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a good friend where I can come if you sick or something. Hey, if I don't live by you or something, I might DoorDash you a care package or something. Like, hey, I'm gonna send you over whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? I have done it. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Or if I do live close to you, hey, I might come over and help you, you know what I'm saying, wash your dishes while you're sick or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of friend. But I ain't gonna take care of you all the time though. But I will, you know what I'm saying, look out.
Just pop up and give you a quick jump start.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? But then if you can't return vice versa, like why are we friends?
Yeah.
We might not be the level of friends that I'm thinking we are at. Because the worst thing I hate is somebody to use you.
Yeah.
And act like I owe you. Whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're my friend, I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's different if I borrow or something like that. But if we're not like that and we're not borrowing anything, this and that, and you can't, you know what I'm saying, give me the same loyalty that I give you as in, communication or be there if I need you just to talk or something. I always had one friend that told me, oh, she doesn't really talk to me because she don't want to burden me with her problems. And I was just thinking to myself, like, ain't that what a friend's supposed to be there for? If you have a problem, you're supposed to talk, and that friend might be able to help you out or just be the ear to listen to or something like that. But I had one friend to tell me that it was some years ago, and to this day, ever since then, I don't really talk because I'm just like, if I'm not good enough to be your friend to be in your time of need, even if I can't do nothing for you or if I live too far or whatever, and we can't just talk or I can't just listen, then why are we really friends? Maybe we're not really that friends because maybe I got the understanding of friends wrong, or maybe you just don't have the comprehension of what a friend is. So, a lot of my friends I have reevaluated.
And that's how it be sometimes. God no ain't gotta go through all these different people, go straight to you.
Mm-hmm.
Smaller little circle, get to tearing circles down to build better circles of people around you. It
Right.
happens.
Right. Now, like I said, Frankie and Johnny and Sabrina that was on here and stuff, and they're still here. They're doing things and stuff like that. And they're listening, but like I said, I met them on YouTube 8 years ago. They said, but they're really good friends on me. Like we text each other daily. If we don't text each other daily, it's every other day, or if we do text and somebody doesn't respond, it's not like, oh my God, you ain't respond. No, it's understand. Like you got a life to live. You know what I'm saying? We just want to know you okay. So you'll text when you can, but it's like, trust and believe, if we ain't heard from you in a day or two, then hey, we're gonna pick up the phone and say, hey, is you okay? You know what I'm saying? So we do that friendship it's an equal boundary. You know what I'm saying? We all check on each other. We all, you know what I'm saying, communicate this and that. But it might not be every single day, but we do communicate a lot, especially on, you know, texting. But like, you know, sometimes we'll do, you know, a video chat or something like that, or, you know, all different things. And they have became more of a friend and loyal and sisters to me than any of my friends I know from childhood.
Man,
So, you know, and I believe people are in your life for a lifetime or a season. And I just think my season right now with a lot of my friends are being reevaluated.
man.
Because now this plays in my head what my dad had taught me years ago. Like he always said, what can your friends do for you? And he wasn't talking about financially, and I never understood what he was talking about. But
Man,
now that I have gotten older, and now it plays in my head that it's like, I see what
yeah,
he's talking about.
I got to be able to teach you something. You got to be able to teach me something. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That
And
I,
then
you
we could
know,
talk, we could do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get it now. It plays like, you know, some things what your parents had told you and growing up or old folks told you, you just didn't know what it is until now. It's just like, wow, okay, it plays in your head. Like, oh, this is what they're talking about, or this, you know. So I'm getting that concept now and seeing, you know, where my valuation is and stuff. Like I said, my circle of friends is pretty small there.
the best. Like for me, only thing I like from my friends is just good options. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as anything else outside of that, I never ask for it. But like advice, I definitely come to my friends for that, like a decision or what you think, or give me your perspective on this. You know?
Hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I said. If you like that, like I said, that one friend had told me, well, you know, I don't come to you when I have problems. I don't want to put my problems on you. It's not about that. We're friends. We're supposed to work through it or work whatever, or help you like that. But if you don't trust me enough to talk or do that, then maybe we don't need to be friends like that.
Yeah,
And I can what they say, bump you down to the associate level and stuff. Like we know each other, we can talk, but you know we ain't really that friend.
yeah, yeah.
So I would say I have a lot of associates and I have very few friends.
But my thing be shit. We don't kick it like that on that level. I ain't finna, conversate with you at all, especially if I don't bump into you or see you. You know what I'm saying? At that point, it'll be a delete for me. Because I don't deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And
Right now,
shit,
I
at
am
this
that person
point,
though, that will tell
yeah.
you I don't
At
mess with
that point, you telling me how you feel, or you showing me rather, not even telling me. So
you.
it
Right?
it, it be depending on people how they feel, but nah, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't, I
Now, if I
don't-
don't fool with you, I don't fool with you. It don't matter what you say, whatever. And again, okay, if I don't fool with you, I don't like we can run past together and stuff. I'm still gonna look at you like the man on the moon. If you come to me crazy, I might tell you about yourself and be like, hey, I don't fuck with you.
Mhm.
Like so, but I don't have but the people that know I don't mess with them, they don't bother me because they know straight up. I don't play with them. I don't, I ain't never changed. I don't act fake. If somebody's not around me or around me, it's just the same way. If I don't fool with you, I don't fool with you. And I don't have a problem with you being friends with somebody that is my friend because we all have different friends. Okay, well, y'all friendship's different than mine. I don't worry about what y'all do over there. You know what I'm saying? But
But you
don't come
gotta be careful too, because that friend might not be that friend and telling your business and everything else.
But if I ain't got no business to tell, what you gonna tell?
Hello, hello.
We can hear you, D.
There we go.
You can hear us.
No, I think we lost them.
D. Yeah, we might have lost him, but yeah, no. I mean, even though the friends that go back and talk, like, hey, if I find out, we might not be friends no more because I'm just gonna be like, well,
There we go. There we go.
I ain't got nothing to say. I was
Yeah,
about to say, you might need to try to drop down and come back if you can't hear us. Can you hear us?
yeah, I hear you now.
No, okay. But yeah, I mean, no, I don't, what I'm saying? I'm not worried about friends.
I just have that one friend, Sandy, That's the one I hang with. We've been friends for over 40 years, and it's like
Ooh, that's a
we
long
go through
time.
we go through some ups and downs, but you got to be able to forgive as long as it's not keep on happening.
Hmm.
Yeah, but she know everything.
That's real right there.
Mm-hmm.
40
Yeah,
years.
Yeah, but I say though, I'm not a bad friend. I'm not a bad friend. I'm a pretty good friend. Just selective of who I.
Man, you got to be because sometimes, if depending on how valuable they is to you, you might have to go to war with them on something, anything.
Oh yeah.
You gonna want somebody that's gonna stand with you and be able to be your extra eyes and resources.
Right.
Just saying. Somebody who could tell you, hey, I know somebody that know this person that can get you this. I already spoke to them. You just whatever.
Right.
Reaching parts of life that you haven't reached yet or can't reach yet or whatever.
Right. I do agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree.
it's crazy, man. But yeah, it's definitely, you know, it's it's like that, man. Who knows who? Who knows who knows what you know? It's
Oh
wild.
yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm always up to listening this and that, but those day ones, they know who they are on my day ones. But far as everybody else, we keep it cordial and social, and come a associate type.
Mhm.
We friends, but on a different level of friends. You know what I'm saying? You're not my day one, but we friends.
Mhm.
We may kick it here and there, you know what I'm saying? So I think there's just levels of friendships.
Yeah. Be like, you cool when I got the time for it, but when I ain't got the time for it, no. When I'm around, we good, but when I ain't around, man, I ain't around. When we cool, we cool. When we not, we not.
Right.
I know that feeling.
Doesn't believe I'm not looking either. I don't be looking. Like if we become a friend just because, then you know what I'm saying.
God's gonna bring you the friends.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree with that.
yeah, definitely.
They'll either bring them back to you for a reason, or He's gonna get rid of them for you. Make it so you can get rid of them.
Well, God made that real easy for me because I'll cut a person off in a minute. If your vibe ain't right, we ain't vibing and stuff. Trust me, boy. I'm gonna cut you off. Ain't no sorry, ain't none of that. But we true friends and stuff, yeah, I'm say sorry, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? If I was wrong or if you ever set the apology, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because we real friends. But anybody outside of that, okay. I hear you and I forgive you, but I don't forget. So, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna keep it where it's at.
Yeah.
I'm very good at that. I'm a Sagittarius. We man and beast, so we fire. Like you're playing with fire. You can poke the bear if you want to, and the beast will come out, and you ain't gonna like it. Or you don't poke the bear, you be a friend and socialize. Okay, we keep it there, but your vibe better be right.
I'm telling you.
Because if not, that beast will come out and it'll snap. And the way the beast come for blood. Because I'm gonna guarantee you, after I get done saying what I have to say, it ain't no coming back. It ain't no sorry. It ain't none of that. I might tell you I'm sorry how I said it, but I meant what I said. However it comes. So that's why I said don't poke the bear.
For real.
Don't poke the bear. Just leave it alone. If I forgive you, we cordial and we still friends and stuff. Don't poke the bear because you already know. I'm gonna cut for blood. That's it. It ain't no coming back. So that's why I tell them, no, I'm Sagittarius. I'm a whole different ball game on that one. I'm true to the sign.
Straight up.
I'm a nice person. I really am. I'm a nice person.
No, that's right. Oh, hold on real quick.
But yeah, if anybody want to come up, hit the link and come up and say something and stuff. I know it's getting late and stuff, and it's a Saturday night. People probably doing things and whatnot. My co-host, the other co-host, my partner, he down and out. He's sick. His sinuses are bothering him and stuff. But you guys are more than welcome to hit the link and come on up and stuff. What'd you say, Sabrina? That's true. Just leave it alone. I know that's right, Sabrina, because baby, let me tell y'all about Sabrina. Sabrina will cut you, and she do not tell no lies. And she a Capricorn. Hey, Sabrina.
Hey, don't say that. I'm sweet as pie.
You is sweet as pie, but you play no games.
That part, yeah, that's true.
You play no games.
Yeah.
You sweet as pie, but you don't play no games, especially somebody that you love and all that stuff
Right.
close to you.
Right.
You definitely don't play no games. Sabrina will.
Right.
She will. She got a tongue on her.
Yeah.
Well,
But
if you get it done with your tongue, that's better than, using some kind of weapon or whatever.
True. Yeah, because
Oh, yeah.
sometimes you can hurt a person more with your talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't always have to go to fighting and shooting.
Yeah, no, I ain't got time for that. Now I ain't got time for that because I like my freedom. Way too
Right.
much to be sitting up here. I got too much to lose to be sitting up here clowning like that. But you come in this household,
It's something different.
it's something different. We got a couple friends for you. You can meet. She is ready. You know what I'm saying? You can meet. A couple other things. But that's if you come inside the house and stuff. But
Right.
I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. I like my freedom. I love my freedom. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I love my freedom to be up here fighting. One, I got too old for all that fighting and stuff. Two,
Exactly.
my I'm saying? My body ain't like it used to and stuff. I ain't got time for all that. But you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted though, because don't think you
Right.
can just
I can't go there.
right.
Mm-hmm. So when I be like, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Let me calm down.
Right, just leave me alone. Let me walk away. But if you're gonna keep poking up there, I can take it there, and I don't
Right.
But
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm avoiding at all costs. And again, you try to come to my home, then you know what I'm saying? I got she ready for you. What that man said on the other TikTok, he said, or the real, he said, you come take my groceries, but I'm gonna tell you don't come do it. But you gonna hear three things from me. You're gonna hear don't do it. 2, you'll hear that clunk, clunk. And 3, you ain't gonna hear the third part.
Right.
I'm gonna hear it and everybody else gonna hear it, but you ain't gonna hear it. So I'm just saying. But otherwise, no, I just want to have fun and you know, I'm a really laid back person. I'm really laid back and just love to have
Yeah.
fun. That's why I said I believe I'm a good friend.
Yeah, I don't mind being by myself. None of that.
Right.
Hmm.
No, I ain't perfect. God's still working on
Ain't
me.
nobody perfect. Even the biggest Christian not perfect.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on it. I ain't perfect, but you know, I am a loyal friend and you know what I'm saying, a good
Yeah.
person at heart. I just don't, you know, I don't come with me no nonsense.
Right.
And you're not gonna throw the wool over my eyes and just tell me something like I don't think or know about it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't just tell me anything because I'm that person. I will sit there and question, like, well, that didn't make sense. So what do you mean? Or if I don't say it to you, I'm just gonna go back and trust me. I'm thinking like, what the hell you just said to me? She done said this or he done said this, and that don't make no sense. And if I don't think it make no sense, I'm gonna come back and ask you another question or something to try to clarify what you were saying and stuff. And if I don't get it, I'm just gonna tell you like straight up because I'm your friend. I'm gonna tell you like I don't think that make any sense.
And you, if you my friend, you should be able to tell me the truth, and I shouldn't get mad because I know you're not gonna tell me just to be telling me. You're gonna tell me, well, you know, it's not like this. You might need to just walk away, or no,
Right.
try something different. Or I feel what you did wasn't right. I shouldn't get mad at that.
Right, because we're friends and we should be able to talk about, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is. Because you know, I'm the type of friend I'm gonna say, nah, that don't look right. Nah, train says, or put it
Mm-hmm.
like this, put it like that, you cute, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't gonna have you looking out here looking like no clown or something like that.
Right.
And then you know what I'm saying again. I'm gonna tell you, I'm never gonna come from a malicious thing trying to hurt your feelings stuff.
Right.
I'm, I am gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you, hey, nah, I don't like that. Or like you said, you don't, you know what you told me just didn't kind of sound. So I'm just trying to figure out what you were trying to say or tell me or whatever it
Mm-hmm.
was. Because maybe you know what I'm saying, we talked too fast or something. I heard it wrong or you said it wrong. You know anything. So I'm gonna let you say it. But if I think you're lying, I'm just gonna say, I don't know about that, girl. You might need to change that story a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Or Shaq would tell me, don't tell nobody else that.
You say he ain't feeling good?
No, his sinuses are bothering him. He's been
Oh
working
yeah.
really, really long weeks
Mm-hmm.
and now his sinuses are the weather is changing. You know, where we at? Friday
Mm-hmm.
the weather was really bad, like raining and stuff, and it kind of
Mm-hmm.
cooled off and stuff. So I think the change of the weather got
Yeah,
his
cause
sinuses.
we was having nice weather here, and then this evening it started by snowing, girl. I'm like,
Oh
what?
no.
But you know,
Oh
I'm used to this coming from Chicago. This do not faze me at all.
yeah, that Chicago rough.
Mm-mm.
That Chicago is rough, yeah. But that cold too. The cold is cold. It don't matter where you go. It's
Now, are your winters long?
I live in Detroit now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got the
I
same.
was from Chicago, and I tell people it don't get cold enough here for me. From coming from the Windy City, it's way much colder in Chicago than it is in Detroit to me. Because people be like, why you don't have nothing on your head? I can't wear nothing on my head. They're like, girl, it's
I could
cold
never
out
do
here.
that either. Like I could do the ear muffs and all that stuff. But now here I put on a hat or two or something.
Mm.
But when I was younger and stuff, nah, it wasn't like I got hot too fast. Even now, even when it gets cold, I still, you know, I put my hat on because, you know, Shaq make me put it on.
Right.
But
And then
if it
by
was
me
up to me,
menopause,
yeah.
like I keep my window cracked.
Oh
And
yes,
then
that's
I
the best
wake up,
air.
my son will probably come in here and cut it off. And then I have to cut the radiator off here because they be having the heat blasting. I be like, oh, I can't breathe.
Girl, I'm telling you, I hardly ever turn on the heat. Hardly
Mm.
ever turn on heat.
And we got radiators in this building.
Oh yeah.
Like I got my radiator off now, but I'm gonna cut it on a little bit just to blend in with the air coming in from outside so I don't get sick.
Right.
Hmm.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah.
My son be like, "Why do you have the window open? It's cold. I can't breathe in the heat like that."
I don't blame you. Yeah, it does. Yeah, the heat bothers me when it's blasting and I can't breathe. And it's
Hmm.
hot. I don't like to be too high. I like to be comfortable. Like I keep
Right.
my air on all year round, like 74.
I
It's
did
very
take it.
seldom it goes up.
Right. I did take the air conditioner out the window though when it started getting cold. But sometimes I be like, I should put it back in there.
Well, welcome, not funny. Welcome. You can come hit the link if you want. If you want to talk and stuff, I can drop the link for you. If you want to come say something or talk about something, we don't bite.
But girl, last night JoJo went live. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, look, I'm gonna go to bed on y'all.
JoJo go late. He go forever.
But our conversations do be good though. Because let me see, last night conversation was about being why would people cheat?
Oh, that's a good conversation. Why do people?
Girl, that conversation was so long. And then he'll take a break, play a little music, and then go back into the conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that's a good conversation right there. Why do people cheat?
Hmm.
We need to bring that topic up.
And we were supposed to have went into that same conversation today. He said he was going live at 7:30. His butt ain't went live. Now JoJo will probably go live by 11, 12 o'clock.
Girl,
He's like, we gonna go early, 7:30. I'm like, yeah, because I can't be up with y'all all night. I gotta go to church in the morning. No, we're gonna start at 7:30. His butt ain't started nothing.
Yeah, JoJo the Ryan, he has a channel too, and on YouTube and stuff, and he talks about everything, and he plays music and stuff. He's really good to have good conversations if y'all want to look him up and stuff. And he has JoJo the Ryan. He's on there and stuff, and come ride with him. Get in his car, come ride with him. That's what he do.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have you come ride with him and play some good music and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's really good and stuff. So that's JoJo the Ride. If y'all want to check him out. I don't know. Look, I can't tell you the schedule when he come in because you just heard him tell.
Right.
He's supposed to be on 7:30 and he might not come on late. But if you catch his live, I don't hardly catch his live very often. But when I do, I enjoy it. And stuff. So that's another YouTube channel to look at. I be all over YouTube. I don't just be in one little sector. I be all over now, watching cooking shows, watching this, that, different people, worlds, all kind of stuff. You don't know. You might watch a movie, might learn how to fix something.
Right. By the time but I go on YouTube if y'all go live or he go live. Outside that, I really don't go on YouTube. Because the drama's still the same.
Oh, I don't be in the girl. I don't left that sector. I think I watched Spin Fire. She really has a good
Spin Fire been going crazy about this R. Kelly though.
Woo, she been on it, baby. She been on it, but she ain't telling nothing but the truth with what they said in court. Mm-hmm. Now you can't pull the wool over people's eyes and say you do this and this and this happened, but you was in court under oath saying this happened and this. Like, no, bring out the truth, what you did, what you said. Because the court of law is what you're supposed to go by, not what you see. But Spitfire is another channel I watch, and she has a very controversy channel. But
yeah, because she talked about a little bit of everything.
She talks about everything, and she makes you think a different perspective. You know what I'm saying, on things. Either you're gonna like it or you ain't. But she's in Detroit, and she has a good channel and stuff. But she really talks about good stuff, and she educates you on a lot of things too. And you can, you know what I'm saying, don't have to believe her. You can go look yourself up, but I guarantee you what she's telling you is she already done researched, and she's telling you what she done researched, and you know what I'm saying. But it's very good controversy channel. That's why I like her and stuff. I'm very into, you know.
Yes, Sky Zone done started back going live too.
Who?
Guy.
What's
her name? Sky Zone. Yeah.
Oh, Sky Zone. Yes, I haven't seen her in a long time.
Yeah, she done started back going live too.
Oh, I'll have to check her out. Sky Zone's another channel, but I haven't watched her in a long time. But yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you guys good night.
You too, love.
All right, good night.
Night. Love you too. Love everybody else.
Love you as well. Have a blessed one.
Thank you.
No problem. But yeah, she was up
real
there
good.
with
We gonna fly for like another 15 minutes, then we're gonna get out because it'll be like the 2-hour mark, and we've been on here.
Yeah, because we was getting ready to close out his live, and she popped up there. Man, we was up there another 2 hours.
Oh wow! So Sky Zone, I'm gonna have to check her back out and stuff. Sky Zone's another channel that's good. You know, she'll talk about R. Kelly and stuff, and she'll bring all the facts too and stuff. Like, you know, I follow the people that really be talking good stuff and stuff. I don't be really watching too much, you know, junk of like just lies and stuff. Because you know, you can tell when somebody lying and all that stuff. Because you know what I'm saying, you can listen to it and be like, that don't even sound right. And you know, and at first they'll get you where it sound okay, but then when you really pay attention, it's like, what? So I listen to all different things. But yeah, there's different things on YouTube and you know, to learn off of and to get educated, all that stuff. That's why I said I stay on YouTube, but I just don't stick in one genre of what, you know, and be stuck. I really get into, you know, different things and learn different things, and you know, other people can do the same too, you know. And we just a channel to bring up topics and, you know, come across to help people get, and you know, couples and friends get different opinions from different people. You know, it's not a right and wrong answer to whatever, because your belief is your belief, but you know, hopefully you can pick a jewel out of something that, you know, somebody says something or talk about, you know, you can pick up a jewel, because we're all learning from each other and stuff. You know, it just brings awareness and you know, conversation and stuff, because I believe a lot of people are missing communication of what's going on and all that stuff, and I believe everybody needs to have, you know, their conversations and they'll talk more to communicate, because without communication you never know what's going on, or you can't open your mind to learn or anything. So I believe, you know what I'm saying, communicating, and this is what it is just to bring topics and stuff. If you have a topic and stuff, feel free to drop it, you know what I'm saying, in the chat, or come up here and tell us, or write it on the wall, or, you know, to let us know what you want to talk about. We'll talk about it, because we have everybody come up from all walks of life to come up and talk and to say, and you know, it ain't no right opinion or wrong opinion. It's your own opinion. You know, if you disagree with that person, you just disagree, you know what I'm saying? But you can't tell them that they wrong on that or something, unless you got a fact or something, you know. But we all here to learn and educate and just communicate and stuff. And I just believe that's what we need to do. We need more communication out here to talk about things.
Yeah. We need to do a conversation on being a mod and mine for other channels, and why should they tell you shouldn't go to other channels
Yeah.
because you mine for them?
Yeah, no. See, we don't do that. No, it's just if you're a mod for us, we appreciate you. Just that you can be on wherever you want to go. Because I believe, and I know Shaq believes that nobody should be just, oh, you can only watch my channel and that's it. No, never that. And if somebody tells you that you can only watch them channel, go on this subscribe from them and go on about your business, because they don't need your view and your opinion, because they could care less. They want it off for them and all that stuff. They're not trying to help you or educate or learn something or try to communicate with you on that stuff.
Right.
Never tell you where you can and can't go or where you can mod and can't mod for. Then I don't need to watch you. And there's been plenty of channels I have, unsubscribed to, because like I might have subscribed to them and they were good in the beginning for me and this and that, and then I got what I needed and we drift apart, and I'm like, I don't really like where they're going, so guess what? Unsubscribe, go on about my business to something else, or if I do stay subscribed, I might not watch you for a while or something until something I see that I like or pique my interest, and you know what I'm saying. But I would never tell you, to be or don't be.
Right.
It's your freedom. It's your right. As long as you ain't causing harm and stuff or doxing, don't do that.
Right.
Because ain't nobody got time to be going to jail and all that stuff. Shoot, your freedom.
And it's like you paying them to mod for you.
Right. They ain't paying you. That's another thing. You ain't paying. Please. That's why I don't be a very mod. I'm not even a mod on my own husband's channel. Okay. I think one person made me a mod, Just Jazz, and I think that's the only person I've ever mod for and been a mod, and I'm okay with that. I don't need to. I'm just on here just to look and educate myself and do different things, and sometimes I just listen to people's conversation that might be crazy and off the wall just to hear what they got to say to keep me entertained.
Right.
It's entertainment purposes only. That's it. It's we're just entertaining. Whatever you can. But I know YouTube has a lot for somebody, for everything for somebody. Or however they say, something for everybody.
Right.
So that's how I feel. Everybody, you can learn something off of it and stuff, and feel free to go to other people's channels and this and that.
Yeah, because you learn something different.
Right. And if another channel is doing a topic and they talk about, we'll bring it over here. We can talk about it too. You know what I'm saying? And more the merrier. It's always better, you know what I'm saying? Because the more people you have, the more opinions you have, the more things you can learn the difference. Because, you know what I'm saying, your living might not be our living, but hey, we might say, hey, what's she doing over there, or what he doing over there might be, maybe we need to try that or something, or that's pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because we all are different walks, life and stuff. We're never the same. We all have our own minds, and that's what makes us beautiful.
Right.
And I'm a firm believer of that. And I know Sabrina, Frankie, and Johnny's like that, And if y'all see Frankie and Johnny and Sabrina in anybody's channels we mention and stuff, just say hi. They gonna say hi to you, back and stuff. They don't bite.
Not at all.
Or even if you see me, because I'm always Erica, best of both worlds. And if you see me, I don't bite, say hi and stuff. I mean, I don't bite, I'll be all over the place though. But you can mainly catch me on the Spin Fire channel, because whenever she go live and stuff, well, lately I haven't been over there, but I do, watch her channel a lot, so you might catch me over there.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, learn something and stuff. It's never, saying too late to learn something and learn off of other people and stuff. That's what makes us beautiful and stuff, that we are able to, take everybody's opinion and just listen and stuff. But like, if you just don't like it, somebody's opinion, you disagree, there's a way about going to it. Don't cuss nobody out and this and that. Just go ahead and express how you feel And then, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody might change their opinion, say, oh, I didn't think about it like that.
Right. Because since I've been going over to JoJo channel, I done learned a lot of stuff that I really didn't know. Just by the different conversations and stuff. Yeah, I have learned some stuff. I was like, damn, I ain't know that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You learn different things and stuff if you just listen and you're open minded to it. If it's something that you totally just disagree or something, then hey, go to the next channel. Find that channel that you agree with. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. But over here, we keep it positive and stuff.
Exactly.
We keep positivity going because we need more positivity in this
world.
We got enough hate and enough everything chaotic and life be life, and that sometimes we need to let our hair down and just relax and have a good old time.
Yeah.
But Sabrina and Frank and Johnny, though, on the side note, one day we got to do a Google Meet.
Yeah, we do.
We got a lot to talk about and catch up on. So one night we just have to talk, or you know what I'm saying, whenever we can, or you know, we just have to do it for like, even if it's just 15, 20 minutes, maybe an hour.
Well, we know it has to be on the weekend because you work.
Right.
I'm not back working right now yet because I'm going through this little stuff with this lawsuit. But yeah.
Right. But yeah, we definitely, because Frankie and Johnny doing her thing and got a lot going on. So the weekend would be the best for us. But we definitely need to, all link up and stuff. Not tonight though, because I know it's late and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But Sabrina, we're gonna get up off of here. We've been on here for 2 hours now. We're gonna let the people go on their Saturday night to go relax and do whatever they do and stuff. But I appreciate everybody coming in, hitting that like button and stuff. Again, if you would love to tell us the topic to talk about, please let us know. Let us know. We definitely would love to talk about anything that
Right.
we want to talk.
Well, I love you, sis. I love
you too, Sabrina. I love you too, Frankie and Johnny. We love everybody else that came in.
Yeah,
and we till the next time.
Yep.
Yes. Till the next time, y'all just keep Shaqin in your prayers and his little sinuses.
Tell my brother I'm praying for him.
But we definitely gonna get back on here again. And you guys have a great, lovely night. And thank you, Sabrina, for coming up here.
Love you.
Thank you, AJ and D and Colleen, my mom, to come up here and talk with us and stuff. We had a good little conversation and stuff. And we'll see you guys next time.
All right, babe.
Bye.
Bye.